1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Yo, what up?
All the cameras is on?
Hey.
All right.
On copy.
Harlem Vets, what up, y'all?
What up?
Yeah. Shyheim, what's going on with you, man? How you been?
Chilling.
Thank you for coming through, my nigga. Word up, man. That's real talk, man. Like, when I was coming up, man, that on and on shit was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of joints that you've done, like the joint with my man Little Vicious. I was with Little Vicious 2 weeks ago at Latin Quarters. Right, Lady Negro? Where Lady Negro at? We was at the joint at Latin Quarters. It was crazy. And I was just like, where Robe Shyheim at? You know what I'm saying? You need to come out. But what you been doing lately, man?
I have an independent record label called Bottom Up Records. We also have a social network.
Okay.
Working on a new album. Working on a film. Actually, I have a film that's out now called You Nobody Till Somebody Kills You. Executive produced by Spike Lee.
Was that Michael Pickney?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, all right.
I'm in the Queen of Media, Wendy Williams movie.
Wow.
That's coming out. Just a bunch of different projects. But
so you working hard, bro.
Overall, you know.
I get some money with you?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Let me get down with you, man. You're doing big things, man.
I mean, it's just pushing, just trying to make myself self-independent as possible, you know. So It's not really a thing of me going out trying to be in films or trying to get down with record labels. I'm just at the point of my career where it's just like, I feel I have good ideas, I have people that have good ideas, and we can all, you know, get together and push the same and be the same effective. What
I like about your peoples, man, when I holler at your peoples, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, like, they'll say they're coming, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? You're here. So that makes a big difference on people that's just not doing what they're supposed to do, but you're doing what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for coming out.
I'm doing what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you know what I mean? It's a blessing to be able to do it. Just to have, if it's like 10 people, it's 10 people that came out.
Right.
And, you know,
give yourselves a round of applause for coming out, y'all. Yeah. Well, you know, I blame it on Thanksgiving, man.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, these cats, you know, they I'm still eating turkey, you know what I'm saying? Right up, turkey sandwiches, turkey for breakfast, lunch. Yeah, man, it's like that. Turkey soup,
Turkey salad.
But like I told Maria when she hollered at me earlier, I said, yo, man, I'm really happy to have Shyheim come through. I remember seeing you on the Maria Davis show, you know what I'm saying, a while back. And she was like, yo, it's just a blessing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to have both of y'all here. You know what I mean? Maria's here. Maria, come to the stage real quick, Maria. Give a round of applause to Maria Davis. She's in the building, y'all. I'm mentor and all that. She's here, baby. Yeah. So, yeah. Get a microphone, Maria. Get a mic. We got another microphone for Maria. Hold that, Shyheim. Hold that microphone. Yeah.
See, I'm holding you tight, right? Holding the past tight.
You know, she passed the torch to what I'm doing right now, but the first time I seen you do your thing was on her show. And I was like, this dude is talented, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know the history with the whole Wu-Tang situation, but I've read on what they call it, Wikipedia, whatever the case may be. You have moved to Stapleton. Like, how was that whole situation at that time? Like,
I mean, what I think the main misconception of Shyheim and the whole Wu-Tang thing, but really people that was in the industry back then, you know, like Maria, you would know, like, I wasn't an artist that Wu-Tang Clan came after they were successful and came to the neighborhood and said, all right, we're going to put this kid on, you know what I mean?
Right.
I came through my first album through R&S Production through Virgin Records.
Okay.
And back when I was, you know, doing shows with Kane and
right.
From that era, I think it was just different. Like, you couldn't, it was no check I could have had to make those people work with me.
Okay.
And I think that's the difference today. I think
right.
people go for money. And,
right.
You know, but I blame our people too, because we the same one going, oh, we want it to be real hip hop, but we still parties and bullshit. We still support it.
Right.
It's kind of like,
yeah. Well, At that time, I know you was rolling. Was you rolling with Ghostface and them at the time?
Well,
like,
see, I'm from Stapleton Projects where where Wu-Tang was created.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been there since the beginning of it all.
Right.
But as far as an artist go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did my thing.
You did your own thing.
Well, actually, I gotta really say the first person that ever put me in the studio was Mercury from the Force MDs. Like, original Staten Island hip-hop and music.
Well, that's good to know, man. I didn't even know that. Oh, okay, so I perform at the Summer Stage on 125th Street in the State Building.
Yeah.
With it was big. It was big. They did their thing too. But the question I have for you also, like the state of the way hip hop is now, like how you feel about what's going on now? Honestly,
I don't, because see, and it was something that I was as creatively that I was like struggling with too, because it's like, yo, I want to make this music that's for my people, for what I stand for, but it's like then hip hop became so corporate, and it's not really about what I really feel personally. Like it's about separating myself from Shyheim and doing what's going to be best for him. Not saying sell out or anything like that, but create my own industry instead of trying to be a part of an industry that really doesn't exist, because it's really an illusion. You know what I'm saying? Especially being someone like young. Like I remember being around people in the industry growing up, and it was like you couldn't have told me like that wasn't like an uncle or aunt, or then it's like then when things switch and the record ain't #1, and it's like who's that? When it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's rough, especially being young in the business. When you come into the business of age, you kind of know that you're in the business, and just it is what it is.
It is what it is, right? Is there anything that you would like to change, like right now?
For what?
As far as the hip hop business?
Nah, I mean, like I'm not in. I do hip hop, but I'm into the Shyheim business. Like,
okay. That's real, man.
I'm trying to just build my brand.
Reinvent yourself.
And network.
Yeah, give a round of applause for that. You know what I'm saying? These people, they're real funky right now. Now, as far as their legacy, what is like, for Shyheim to leave for the kids that's coming up? What is something that you would like to do for the kids that's coming up right now? Whether it's a school, daycare, or giving back to the community, like what it is that you looking to doing like for the kids that's coming up
right now. To be honest, I'm still getting myself together. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a person that do music, but in real life, like I come from like Stapleton Projects. Like real life for me in this old, I think is showing them, because of all the things that I've been through, where it's been like growing up, like having a dad in prison my whole life, losing my mom to heroin overdose, and just like all sorts of just family in prison, going to prison, gang violence, getting cut. I think me just staying focused is enough for them, like because I gotta focus on me, so I can't really say I'm doing any of that, but just me showing that I'm staying focused on doing what I want to do, like, you should do it too. Like,
survive. So it's like they see you surviving, so they know they can survive.
Yeah, that's just it.
Absolutely.
And actions speak louder than anything.
Actions speak louder than words. That's right.
Now, I know about a month ago, I was heading out with my manager, Phil Capone, to Big Daddy Kane's birthday bash. Yeah. I saw you, the people was there parking the car and all that. Yeah. Like, what's your relationship with Big Daddy Kane like?
Oh man, Kane, that's like my goddad. I call him the Godfather. I met Kane, I was about 12 years old, and I was hanging out in the Bronx on Webster Ave. See, young rappers don't have like that type of, like it sucks to be, you know what I'm saying? For me, I was a kid, 11, 12 years old, like hanging out with like Naughty by Nature. So I was in the Bronx at a club called The Fever.
Okay, I remember The Fever.
And shout out to Gundy, you know, that run that, right? But like, I was 11 years old. I didn't even have no.
How you get in The Fever? You doing The Fever?
I mean, you know what it is? It's just like
they got in.
There wasn't many of me. There wasn't many kids like even attempting to want to be in that environment. Right. So they used to really just like let me in. And, and I had I was in there, and Kane had. Positive K actually came up to me and was like, yo, Kane want to meet you. And I'm like, Kane? I'm like, couldn't believe it. You know But, you know, and that's how I met him. And ever since then, like, he just stayed in my life, taught me, you know, things about the music industry.
Well, that's what's up.
And, like, so,
that's a good thing to have, man, in your corner. like I could say the same for what I learned, like Maria Davis has been in my corner. So I understand where you're coming from at a young age doing what you do. But like right now, like as far as the acting career, how's that going? Like, is that something that you want to like definitely go 100% on, or
it's something that I'm doing, but it's just the fact of, like I said, it's just becoming self-independence, like to bring my visions to reality.
Okay.
You know, especially with technology, like I don't need to have a movie through Lionsgate. Like I can shoot my own movie and get in the van and go state to state.
Right.
And that's just my thought. Like I don't want to work. Like
entrepreneurship.
Like that's it. It's either that or nothing.
Right.
It's like the first time you smoke weed, you chase a high. And it's like I had to say to myself, like, how can I get high off this shit again? You know what I mean? Like I've done film, television, albums, work with people, and how I'm gonna get high off this. So it's just a new
wave.
Yeah.
All right, no doubt, man. Well, thank you for coming out and showing us love. Yo, round of applause. Thank you. Chill for a little bit. Don't leave just yet. I want you to see some of the talent we got in here tonight.